Hi, hi, welcome. Can we start now?
Good to go, Andy.
All right, thank you. Okay, welcome to this special edition of the Tech Drop-In. We are talking about Singapore connectivity level up. All right, my name is Andy. With me is Serena and Jason. Serena is our solutions architect, and Jason is our customer success manager. All right, without further ado, let me start. Okay, next, please. So before I begin, I just like to know, just like to share more about Megaport. So Megaport give you the power to connect into our global network ecosystem. You can using our portal, you can connect anytime and anywhere, with the speed from 10 meg up to 400 G. So everything is up to your choice. What you want to do, we can help you. All right, next please. So this what we have is our global network, global private backbone. So on this backbone itself, we can see that we are in the Americas, and we're also in EMEA and also Asia Pac itself, and everything can be connected in 60 seconds. All right, next please. So how do we do that? Megaport build a global network ecosystem. We actually work with all the different data center operators, the cloud service providers, and also network operators and service providers inside our network. And then we also we open this to all the enterprises that's come in to actually use our network. And at the same time, we also allow platform and infrastructure providers to come use to go into our marketplace so that enterprises can easily and conveniently connect to them. At the same time, we also offer things like Mega IX, which is internet exchange on our network, and our customers can connect to them in different cities in the world. All right, next please. So this is a glance of what we have. We have more than 2,600 logos in our network itself. And then so we have presence in more than 1,000 data centers, and this is growing. And at the same time, we are in 26 countries and 165 cities. Next, please. So, what do we have in Singapore? We are very excited and very honored to say that we are actually right now we have improved our footprint. So we have now got Equinix SG3 and SG4 within us. SG3 is one of the most interconnected data centers in Singapore, and it itself house a lot of service providers like cloud hyperscale providers as well. We also in SG4 where is at the east side of Singapore, where it actually covers a lot of factories and offices in that vicinity. At the same time, it acts as a high availability data centers and also provide excellent diversity options for our customers who are on our network. So next, please. So what does it mean to all our Megaport users? All right. Right now, with these two additional one, we have increased our numbers from 9 to 11, more than 10% of all the data centers in Singapore. We also give you more options where you are able to connect through us. And also, it actually gives you more diversity options that you can actually easily choose from. And at the same time, it reduces the kind of latency because we are bringing you to closer to the proximity of all the different on-ramps providers. So in a nutshell, I would say Megaport gives you ease of mind when you use our network itself. Next, please. So how do we do this? I'll pass the time to Serena so that she can actually share with you more on terms of technical how this can be done.
Okay,
Hi,
thanks.
Serena.
Yeah, thanks, Andy, for the sharing. So yeah, with now I'll start. So Megaport Singapore presence can help businesses like you. So as you can see, this is the map of the presence in Singapore Equinix data center. So Megaport is deployed across the major Equinix facility in Singapore, including SG1, SG2, SG3, and SG4, with SG5 has an extended locations. So these locations will form Megaport core network hubs in Singapore, giving customers inside of any of this data center easy access to the Megaport global connectivity platform. So with Megaport presence in multiple Equinix buildings, customer benefits from the local access to the cloud on-ramp with all the major hyperscaler that we are already interconnected to today. Okay, so we have access to Megaport cloud routers, which is our Megaport MCR, and Megaport Virtual Edge, which is MVE services. We also have benefits like high performance interconnections within and across data centers. We have like redundancy options for customer like you by helping you to connect through multiple point of presence. We enable customers to have fast provisioning of all these private connectivities without having to build physical cross data center links. So with Megaport presence in the data center, it ensures low latency, high availability, secure connectivity for enterprise operating within Equinix Singapore. So what are the customer benefits? So with Megaport, your businesses can get instant access to the global connectivity platform, as what I shown in the first slide. Okay, so instead of waiting weeks for traditional circuit, you can spin up private high-performance connectivities to the hyperscaler, which include AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, Oracle, many others, all within minutes within the platform itself. And if you are already in Singapore, for example, in the slide, as you can see, you can establish an NNI with us directly in SG3 or SG4. So having that, you have access to the whole entire Megaport global fabric. From that single interconnection, you can actually reach multiple cloud region, carriers, and data center worldwide on the right-hand side, as you can see, without having the needs to deploy any additional physical links, okay? So these give you a very faster cloud adoptions and the ability to expand your global reach from your existing locations. So Megaport also give you elastic bandwidth that allow you to scale up and down your bandwidth as and when you requires for your businesses, helping you to optimize both performance and cost. So ultimately, Megaport helps you to move faster, reduce complexity, and also grow globally with confidence. So what is another customer benefit? High ability and resilience. So with Megaport, okay, you not only get rapid access to the global connectivity as from the first previous slide that I showed you, you also get a highly resilient, highly available network design that support true cross-region redundancy. Okay, so for example, as shown in the diagram, if you're interconnected with us in SG1 or SG3, on the left-hand side, you can build dual diverse NNI into separate Megaport point of presence in the diagram, on the right-hand side, okay? This gives you physical path diversity within Singapore and protect you against single point of site failure. Your traffic will also stay up even if one of the data center experience downtime, any issue. But the real benefit actually came from the whole Megaport global fabric, which is the ecosystem. So for instance, you'll be able to connect from Singapore itself, Singapore region, to multiple cloud regions such as Hong Kong, Tokyo, Sydney, for example, to dual region within the same cloud provider. So this will ensure that your workloads stay reachable even during regional outages or the cloud maintenance event. So with Megaport, cross-region connectivity is fast to deploy, fully elastic, supported by diverse global path, okay, which you can see on the right-hand side. You can actually connect to the rest of the world. So for example, you can connect it to us globally in Hong Kong through data center Mega I, okay? So your businesses can really benefit from geographic resilience, and your application will remain available no matter where the demands come from. So with Megaport, you can design to keep your network resilient and your business is always on. Lastly, the customer benefit, scaling capacity for new workload beyond existing data center. So as you know that your application grows and also new services are introduced, your current data center may not be always having the compute, the storage or the network capacity required for you to grow. Okay, so some workload might also reside in other data center due to the customer location, like business expansion or the operational needs. So for example, if there are existing workload in SG1 as shown in the diagram, and in one of the data center in Japan on the top corner, okay, so by deploying new workloads in another data center, for example, in SG1 or SG3, you're able to connect them together through Megaport Fabric, through the Megaport Data Center Interconnect, which we call a DCI. So organizations can seamlessly extend their environment across all these multiple locations, all through our fabric. Okay, so this ensure customer like you to connect to workload easier, consistent, without having been limited to a single facility, a single data center. So with that, I have finished my presentation for now. I will pass on to Jason, who is the Customer Success Manager, to do a live demo for us. Yeah, over to you, Jason.
Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Andy, for the presentations. Hi to the existing user and to the new user. My name is Jason, the Customer Success Manager from Megaport. So today I'll bring you through, I think, on the demo. So for the new user, I think this is something new to you because Megaport operate as a self-managed portal. So you can actually order or terminate or order other cloud services via our portal. So without further delay, and then we will bring you through this demo. So for the demo purpose, I will use another portal, a staging portal, to do the demo. So the link that actually we always use to access to the customer portal. Okay, so this will be the customer portal. So if you are a new customer, you can actually join, you can actually create a new account based on the company profile, or you can actually, if a new user, you can join on your company account, but subject to your corporate company admin approval. So first of all, I think if you have the account, you just enter the email address, okay, followed by your password. So on the main page itself, it will bring you to your dashboard of your company or a new created web page itself. So this is the dashboard to allow you to see your service that you have ordered around the group. So for service ordering, I think you click on the service tab on top. Yeah. So on the right-hand side, you will see three blue square rectangle box. So one is for create the port, one is for MCR, and the other one is for MVE. For today's demo purpose, we will go ahead with the create the port. So one, you want to create a port, you just click on the port, and then you will select the location. So from here, there will be a list of available location that Megaport have. So if you know the location name, for example, for demo today is SG3, you just click on SG3. Or if you don't know about the location, you just put SG or full name Singapore. The list of country available location will shown in this. So for here, we put SG3 and we just click on it and you click next. So for SG3 itself, the available port speed, they're ranging from 1 gig, 10 to up to 400 GB. So we just click on your desired speed. Okay, then you enter the name SG3 for today demo. Okay, so there's a range of term. In the past, I think we only got 1 month, 12 month, 24, up to 36 months. But however, over the years, I think we have add on another new term that is 48 months and 60 months with automatically renew at the same price at the end of the contract period. So it will ease your time to monitor your contract due date and also if you are too busy to do the renewal. So for this actually is a new port place. So for any cross connect needed or port diversity, do reach out to the sales, and we will be able to assist you from there. So after you have select the month, term, and name and the speed, just click on the bottom here, you just click on the next. So it will show you the speed that you apply, and then also the term and the price. So the final price after the term discount. So please remember all these prices are excluding tax, if any. So you just click add port. Yeah. So for SG4 itself, I think as what you can see from SG3, there's a speed from 1 to 400 gig, but SG4 itself, there's only 1, 10, or 100 GB. Okay, so for now, they don't have a capability of 400 yet. Okay, so for this, I think SG4 demo, same thing, just click next. So to add a port. So you will see your order of the port appear on the left-hand side of this configured service. So this is not the final yet. So for example, some of the customer would like to have connectivity between SG3 or SG4 or even others data center. So what you need to do is from SG3, maybe you want to connect from SG3 to SG4, you just click here, plus connections. So this one will be a private VXC from SG3 to SG4. So you just click on private, and then there is a SG4 for our demo here. This is the demo link. So you just click next. You just put SG3 to SG4. Okay, this one is the demo. So the rate you might want to have 1,000 Mbps. So the price will actually, the monthly subscription will appear from here. So you just also same thing, click next and add a VXC. So yeah, so I think some of the customer also will ask, so what if I want to connect to some cloud in other DC or vice versa? So same thing. I think based on the click on connection, there's a list of actually a destination type that you can choose from. So there is a Megaport internet, there is also internet. So for cloud services, you just put cloud. So for example, if you go for these are AWS, hosted connect. So there's a list. So you put it Singapore. If you want to connect, so it will appear Singapore in either one of these global switch or others. So for this demo, I just put SG2. So I just put SG3 to AWS. Okay, so limit 1 gig. So I just select 12 months. So same thing, I just click next. So enter the ID. Okay. So you just click next and you just add the VXC. So once firm out everything, the order is here. So you just review your orders. So once you review order, you can see that what you have ordered, the SG3, SG4, all the VXC and also the port. So if in the event that you have any promo codes, you can click on the promo code, you just add a code, apply the codes. Okay, as for now, we don't have any, so we just click on order now. So when you click the order, the plane will start circling and then to deploy the service that you have ordered. So of course, this is not the end of the service, ordering service, okay? So for the port itself, I believe that a lot need to connect back to your own DC also. So there will be a download LOA will be appeared from here. So when you establish the port itself, so it might take it will take instantly, or it take around 1 to 2 minutes for the LOA to be appeared. So once you have you can download the LOA from here. Okay, the LOA will actually appear, or the demarcation address and the rack informations. So you can use this LOA to submit to the data center to do the patching. Oh, so you see, you can see the icon here is black and this icon is green. Green, that means it's already live, it's already connected, and the link is already up. Yeah. So for example, some of them also find that, how come this LOA actually logo sometimes the wording missing. So when it go missing, actually you can click on the gear icon over here. Okay, the gear icon with the LOA. See, now the LOA wording is gone. So how am I going to retrieve the LOA? So the thing is, you go to the gear icons. You can download from here also. So this is a way to retrieve your LOA in the event that actually you forgot to download the LOA and then you want to retrieve back the LOA. So once all the services are live, the icon will turn green. So now we are still waiting for the port to resource to be allocated from the data center. So this one is also waiting for this AWS to allocate. So it will take some time. Sometimes it will take around within 5 minutes or so. So anything that see, so it's all up and ready. Now it's already ready. So that is the thing that you already established the link and it's up and it's ready to use. Yeah, that's all from my demo. I hand over back to Andy. Andy, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Jason, for the explanations. I think we have a very good understanding. Just happy to announce that for newcomers or for our users who are using our SG3 and SG4, we have a new promo for you. That you can actually come in when you join in. We'll give you some freebies for you to join us in SG3 and SG4. And this promo will actually last until March 2026. All right. So we have some time left. So I'll just like to open the floor to you guys. And if you have any questions about our services and today's topic, please feel free to put in your questions in the panel in the chat below.
Okay, so let me check if there's any questions. Okay, we have questions. So we have some questions. So where are SG3 and SG4 ready for services? Andy, do you think you can take the questions?
Yeah, it's a very good questions. Okay, so I'm happy to announce that SG3 and SG4 is officially launched. You can, anytime that you want, you can order the services in our SG3 and SG4 from our portal itself, like what Jason has shown earlier, right? Thanks for the questions. All right, any more
Okay.
other questions? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Andy. So I have like a few more questions. So one of the question is, where are Megaport currently present globally? So do you think Jason Lim, can you take the questions?
Okay, Ken, let me take the question and I'll show you the portal also where can you actually see our Megaport portals. From the Megaport portal itself, I think there is a data center information. This is the Megaport main page, homepage. And when you click on this data center, here, here you are. So you are able to see our global footprints on the location itself. So there is a select country on the left-hand corner, locations. Sorry, just give me a minute. It's a bit slow.
Oh, that's the game.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So you just click on the country here. Like for example, here this is a list of selected country that we are currently present in the group. So in Singapore itself, when you click on Singapore location, you'll be able to see a list of country that this enabled and extended locations. So for example, if you're talking about SG, okay, location. So here you were able to see that all SG location like Equinix 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, the extended. So that is the location that you're able to identify. Yep.
Okay, thank you, Jason, for answering. I have another one more question, I think,
Mm,
which is part of this web page. So is there any
okay.
way to check the latency of the services? Since you're on the page, maybe you can show the audience.
Okay, sure. Thanks for the question. So for latency is if you want to check on the latency, okay, when you type in your location or the location that you want to go with, there's always a view latency over here. So you just click on the view latency. Okay, then you will bring you through the network latency. So Megaport latency network time. So you will be able to see the latency from here. So the location on how you connect, or for example, you want to go for Tokyo data center CC3 from Singapore SG1, that is 73.99 milliseconds. So here is a list of latency. Yeah. So alternative, I think you can go to our resource tab over here. Here also there's a latency network. So for all latency, either way you can actually view our latency here in our actually homepage, public website. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Mina,
Yeah,
over back to
thanks.
you.
Yeah, thanks, Jason and Andy. So I think there's no more question already. I'll hand it back over to Andy. Thanks.
Okay, Ken. Okay, so apart from this SG3 and SG4 that we are in, all right, we also have a lot of other exciting new stuffs. Okay, so we have right now got acquired a new company called Latitude, which offer compute as a service and GPU as a service uh, in their platform. So what we have is not only what we have in all these locations, we also now have Latitude on top of it, where you can actually easily access to compute as a service or GPU as a service if that you need through our network itself. So when we say that, we are not just only Latitude plus Megaport, we are also giving you kind of 1+1 that's more than 2, because not only their Latitude is this compute as a service or GPU as a service, that we are help you to easily access to them as well. And apart from that, we also have more POPs in exciting new countries that is going to come out, and we hope that stay tuned with us, and then we hope we can actually share more with you in future. And another one to highlight is that we are in Singapore itself. We actually been focusing on Singapore in Equinix SG1 to 5, but we also have other data centers that's in Singapore as well. So just want to bring your attention to that. Okay, and thank you for your attention with us today and spend your time with us. Okay, so for next step, and please contact us, myself, Andy, Serena, and also Jason. Our email contact is there. And thank you. And do join us in our next tech drop-in.
Yep.
All right.
You.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for your present. Thank you.